Oh, oh, there we go. There's gonna. Oh, this should be fine, right? Yeah. Yeah, I gotta keep my voice a little bit softer in order. Yeah, let's check stream. Yeah, let's see. Sorry guys, there's a tiny bit of latency. Just trying to make sure audio's right. Minute. There's like a tiny bit of a squeaky noise right now whenever I talk. Uh, I don't know why. Here. I wanna know if you guys can hear me if I mute that. Let me check. Here, so it's muted. I'm sorry, this is a slow stream. This is a test stream. Yeah, I'm almost. Okay, I'm just gonna keep talking. Let me. Maybe this? I'll talk for a little bit. Let's get this game a rolling. Let me do a little bit of. Okay, let me get a little bit of a backstory of why I'm here. I'm not really hearing audio, but I'm just gonna keep talking, go with the flow. This is a test stream. Uh, oh frick, that is. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, let me not use this. 1 second. Hello? Uh, hello? Oh no. Is that working? Ooh, I need to like. Hold on, guys. Voice settings. I need to like dampen that a bit. That's really sharp. Uh, First of all, sound volume. Let's like. Oh, it's not even caught up with me. Um, so you're able to hear me fine. Let me. We're just gonna have to go like this. Just because it's like not really wanting to cooperate. Fine. Alright. Let's let it catch up. I'm sorry guys, you know, this is a test stream. I haven't done this before. Just letting it catch up with me for a minute. Oh no, my phone's dying. We're gonna keep this up here so I can see what's going on. I know it's taking a second, you just gotta bear with me. Audio's not really wanting to work on my side. Once I can hear myself again, I'll get to popping. Here, wait. Okay, we're going like this. Screw it. I have a big pain in my ear while I'm talking, so I'm just gonna have to like enunciate a little bit better. And every now and then I'll look over to make sure you can hear me. I'm gonna get popping. By the time I get some stuff going, I'll have my stuff going. So new game. Please enter my name. We're just gonna go Mr. Crimson. Okay. Okay, it sounds like I'm fine right now. Alright. I don't know. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to the attention she might draw to herself. Isn't that kind of the point to wave your arms? That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friend since we were children. Okay, finally the caught up. I'm gonna mute my phone for a bit, or at least, mute it a tiny bit. Alright. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Story of my life, am I right? But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ah! I overslept again! But I caught up to you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Eh? You say that like you are thinking about ignoring me. That mean, that's mean, Mr. Crimson. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. I'm not too good with the voices right now. I don't really have water next to me. I'll try to do better for a different character for Sayori since she talks a lot in the beginning. And because my audio is not great, I'm just gonna do it like this. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students, making their daily commute. By the way, Mr. Crimson, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. Fuck, I thought that was her talking. I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Is that true? You told me you would join a... You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it is possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting on by the average getting by on the average while spending my there's no like comma splice or anything like that while spending my free time on games and M&A. I was talking about how I'm worried you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Fuck you. You trust me, right? No. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. Alright, alright, alright. I'll look for a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I can do that. Yeah. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself. Wait, I. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it is over before I know it. This is a boring classroom. Why is the projector facing towards us? After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. I stare over into the back left corner, wondering, why? Why is the teacher's desk so bland? Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no I guess I have no choice but to start with a M&A club. Hello? Sayori? Freaking how'd you get in here? Oh no, don't tell me it's the second one this week. Ah! Okay, we'll jump out the window. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Oh. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I literally thought like two things. How'd I zone out? I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Friggin' stalker. You wait out there. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Oh, come on. It's every time I think that she's talking is when I'm supposed to talk. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, blushy face, looks off into the distance, finds potato chip in left palm. Oh, what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sad face. Yeah! Ah! There's no way I'm going to your club. I'm rude. Mimi! Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Then dress like it. Look at that. You don't even have any of your shirt buttoned. Like, are you, what kind of vice president are you? Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. I mean, that's all it takes, I guess. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. I mean, way to go, I guess. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Why? Look at the room. Oh, the literature is just blocky. Yeah, I'm going to the M&A club. Come on, please. Freaking does ballerina stance. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. You freaking liar. Well, looks like someone's gonna have to go talk to him, relay the news. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Who cares? Friggin' give me one, I guess. Like, sneak it out the door. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's cunning as to have planned all this out. I mean, it's a good tactic if she planned it. I don't believe so, but I mean, you gotta give her props. Like, way to guilt trip me. Now I have to come, aren't I right? Let out along. Oh, baby, this is the channel special. Yeah, there we go. Fine. I'll stop for a cupcake, alright? Am I a fat fucking pig? If I'm gonna go to a club, I gotta do something before. Like, you gotta earn that cupcake. You don't just freaking walk in, take a cupcake, and then walk out. Yay, let's go! Apostrophe. Sorry, I meant exclamation. And thus today makes the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. That's actually depends. If you don't have a soul, do you get to, like, live still? And if so, like, you have a cupcake and you're immortal. Two birds with one stone. I mean, two stones with one bird. I meant to say that wrong and then I said it right. Um, I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used to for third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings the door to the classroom open, hitting herself in the head, knocking herself out on the bench, pulling down the billboard, hitting her on the head. The whole club comes out into the hallways and sees this, thinking that I hit her in the back of the head with the door and caused all this tragedy. I spent. This is my story. Just kidding, no. Everyone, the new members here. Oh boy. Yay. They have one closet full of books, and that's it. And then they have, like, a bunch of charts in the background, but nothing specific. Just a bunch of scribble characters. I told you, don't call me a new member. Well, what else is she supposed to identify me as? I mean, don't call me a member would be better. A new member would be like, oh, yeah, I've been here for years. Eh? I glance around the room, wondering why she's talking to ghosts. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Stares at me with friggin' I don't know why I was gonna say racial intent. with stares at me with murderous intent. Sayori Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Ugh, you look like it's full of incredibly cute girls. Nah, okay. In real life, you gotta freaking start conversation. They're just looking at you weird, and you're just staring at them, saying nothing. Like this. Okay, well, I disconnected from the call. We're back though. Full screen. Okay, we're just gonna pick up where we left off. Sorry, you probably didn't get to hear my wonderful voices for a couple seconds, but that's alright. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the star attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. Wow, way to put things together. Why does everybody in anime have to overthink things? It's like, just think about it and be done. You can just ignore her. She gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is not Hello? Okay, we should be back. I will play until we finish, like, fully, like, meeting, and then I'm probably gonna end stream after that. I'm gonna take a quick moment to tell you why I'm having this issue. So, my buddy Delos has sort of the same problem. Like, okay, basically what it is, for him, it's because his actual account won't, like, have the ability to stream, and he needed an extra account to actually be able to stream. I don't need an extra account to stream. I have to keep going to Discord because I have to have, like, my phone in a Discord call so that way I can actually talk. It seems to be doing alright. Like, it's not great quality, but, like, it's not great, but it's, it's fine. Like, I wouldn't. I'm not mad with the quality. So, we're just, anytime I stream, I'm gonna try to finish this game maybe tomorrow or the next day. I've been enjoying this so far. I'm not doing a great job on the voices. Maybe I'll come up some better ones tomorrow. This is obviously a test stream. I'm not going to be able to, what's it called? I'm not gonna be able to, like, stream high or even moderate FPS games. I just knew that I would be able to play a game where it's like I don't have to be doing stuff, it's mostly just talking. So for games like this, it's fine. Um, because even when you're looking at, like, the settings screen with the circles moving, it has a hard time doing that. So I'm just gonna get through meeting the rest of these, then I'm probably gonna hop off. Or if my thing disconnects again. That time it was because my phone lost connection to the internet. My mouse is getting close to dying. Actually, it died already twice. But the audio is fine for now. It's all we need. So let's just get through this and then, yeah, we'll just do this because I still gotta work out too. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me is so genuinely feels a little. You too, Yeah, you too, Monica. Come sit down, Mr. Crimson. We made a room for you at the table. We made a room. Friggin' box fort challenge. We made a room for you at the table. You can come sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Fucking dick. Sorry, I got a little too excited. And how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Sayori mentioned, or sorry, as Sayori mentioned, it's been a wide so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to their corner of the room while Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Is that the closet that only has books? Like the only closet that has books? Still feeling awkward, I sit next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? That fucking smile, man. Just the middle of her mouth is, it's just completely white. Like it just merges into her lips. Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the foil up the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! So kawaii! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Yeah, my tea, there's ways the frosting. Hey, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Jerry grabs the one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious. Oh. Sayori talks with her mouth full, and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Directly out of the face. Take an eyeball out, at least. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Stop staring. You literally yelled at me for staring at you. Don't you do the same and expect different results. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. No, she bought from Walmart. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't I heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. You motherfucker. But not for, you dummy. Alright. God damn. I thought I was mean. Give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting the teapot next to the cupcake tray, knocks over the table, falls over, and the whole house burns down. Sorry, the whole school. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I wouldn't know. Ah, yes. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. I kind of want to talk like a Yuri with a lisp now. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading may not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. You have eyebrows? Oh yeah, they go straight through your hair. I didn't even notice. So what made you consider the literature club? um, I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't enjoyed many clubs yet. Oh, sorry, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really adamant about me coming here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. I'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Got any cocaines? Just kidding, no. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Okay? Better. I'm not gonna wanna sit here and read books that aren't even good. Monica, I'm surprised. What, that she's doing her job? How come you decided to start your own club? You probably could be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Isn't this basically how this game goes? I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Okay, good point, I guess. And if it encourages the others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Sounds like one of those people who want to become teachers and then realizes how expensive it is just to do something sucky for a living. Monica is a really great leader. Or sorry, Monica really is a great leader. Not with goofy intent. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Well, I mean, at least you're honest. You have to work hard to convince people that you are both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Not really. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they are all delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Oh, really? Though I still don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Yeah, true. Where is frickin' Yuri looking, though? Like, Sayori is freaking close-eyed. Natsuki's just staring at me like normally, but friggin' Yuri's like, that's a great pantsuit you got on. Though I still don't really know if I can keep a little level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Mr. Condon, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I read these past years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up, hits the ceiling. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. It's okay. I have a list, but that's because I have my braces in. I don't really know where to go with this. You know, I have a gushy voice because of it, but you'll see what happened to that later in the book. Yeah. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's head mile. She looks like she's about to bite her lip. Anyway, how about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Behind her back? She got the freaking... Oh my gosh. Who hold the teacup behind their back? I told you she's murderous. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. I'm pretty cool. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. I'm gonna keep staring at you like this with my mouth open. I'm trying to get ready for tea. Here he goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Yeah, sure. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. It's obvious by the way your eye lit up that finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Friggin' rubs tea on ribbon. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw it for a loop? No, because I can already tell how a frickin' book goes before I even get to the second chapter. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, you're. Oh, what time is it? Oh, we gotta end soon. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I can't think of like that. But the story really makes me think or takes me to another world. I can really put it down. The real horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment, though. Ugh. I hate horror. Oh, what's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind! Oh, sorry. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind at the last club meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. No, no. Give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Friggin' ties knot around her. Sari sails up on Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm that kid. Friggin' less than, greater than. Oh, sorry, greater than less than. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer, are you yet? I understand. I am the fan of Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing them the deepest regions of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe you should share some of your work and set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzingly at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Ahem. Uh, yeah, let's do it. Fuck yeah. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Mr. Crimson? Monica smiles warmingly at me again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What is that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth and what's been on my mind. I never said I would join this club. Well, that's kind of, it's kind of not the whole vibe that's been going on here. Sari may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with murderous intent in their eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought. Mr. Crimson, you all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? If it's writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to squat every day, spend every day with these girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the club. One by one, the girl's eyes lit up. Dun 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 dun. Ah, I'm so happy. Terry wraps her arms around me. Hi. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Oh, is this like Fight Club? Then that's probably why it doesn't get out. We're not allowed to talk about it. Thanks, I guess. Hey, everyone. I think with that, I can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Maka looks over at me once more. Mr. Crimson, I look forward to see how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Maka with my mediocre writing skills? I would feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Mr. Crimson, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore. That's because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Go! The two of us depart the club room, make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Manika! Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, I have to write. Okay, here. We'll write the poem, and then, you guys can see how it goes tomorrow. I'll write a poem. Okay. Skinners. Oh, I only get to choose one. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Uh, Journey. Honey. Hope. Fear. Darkness. Entropy. Bed. Peace. Disarray. Embrace. Just. Eat. Oh. Oh. Yeah, let's go, baby. That was a good mix. Okay, here. Save. Slot. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna. Oh my gosh, it's May. Alright, well, I think that's gonna end it for now. It's gonna take me a second to end the stream settings, so I'm not too sure how to do it properly. Um, with that, I'm gonna hop off for the night. Thanks for joining me today, and hopefully we can see you guys more in the future. It's been like an hour stream.